Hello everyone. Right, I'm not sure how this is all gonna play out. This is my third attempt of doing this. It looks like it's carried over some of my health and stats from the other playthrough, mainly because it keeps crashing. And I'm playing this for PlayStation 4, so I'm not quite sure what's happening there. I basically had to delete it and then put it back on again. Oh, blubbly mud. Right, so welcome to the Abyssal Forge. This is the second DLC area for Darksiders 2, and we are on our way. Oh, hang on, it saved the door being open. Okay, I have no idea what's going on. That door it's supposed to be closed, but it's open because I opened it by pushing the button. Because you have to do a thing to come through the top over there and open the button. Okay, well. Not quite sure what's going on, a bit confused now. But here we go. I think this is about as far as I got before it crashed last time, so hopefully... so I'm just looking at that. Okay, so... we're having a wonderful time. This is... oh no, it's starting to fade. No! Fade away. What do I do if I put myself there and step on the switch here? Right, so this one, well, is all kind of set in the Forge lands, whereas the first one was Argyl's Tomb was Christmas time in the Land of the Dead. This is kind of like the backwater bayou swamp of the Forge lands. So that's quite nice. Not sure how I feel on that, because it's kind of... well, the thing is, it makes more sense, because the whole thing's becoming corrupt. Everything is kind of falling apart a little bit. And okay, that's cool. It's different, it's new. It's nice to have something that's a little bit different. You don't have everything be the same all the time. Oh, go through there. Oh, well, that doesn't work. Well, actually... there we go. That's the clever bit. Yeah, so this is kind of an interesting... oh, fuck off, you bastards. Right. Okay, let's move this over. Oh, this is... hang on. I can put that there. You can go up here through the doors now. Yeah, so, trying to think of what I was trying to say. Completely lost my train of thought now. Bloody game. Making me play it. Yeah. So, right, I'm not sure when this is going to go up, because recently it's I've been having some problems with the old Tinternet, and I'm going to have to go and house sit. Or no, I have gone and house sat. Have I done that yet? I don't know. I don't know. In comparison to when you see this. Ah, no, you would have seen this. Because the house sitting would have been during Argyl's Tomb. You can see I'm doing this not quite in the right order, and not quite, you know. I make sense, I know I do. Oh dear. Right, I'd say we cut that and start again, but sod editing. Yeah. We can edit if we want to. We can edit this stuff behind. No, but we're getting close actually. Is this kind of... now. Let's see, because... oh, here we go. Room with a nasty thing in it.
A visitor? I'm afraid my home is quite a mess.
Speak plainly if you value your life, such as it is.
Oh, how rude of me. I am a smith, a visionary architect, sculptor, creator of the masterpiece that resides in this realm. And you must be an agent of the Makers. They trapped me here for thousands of years. Now they think my death will ease their guilt. They are not forgiven.
Okay, so Mad Smith I'm a bit... Well, okay, so is this guy an undead maker? Because if he is, he's got a really wonky... He's got, well, a British accent, as opposed to a Scottish accent, because makers are basically giant dwarves. Infinity War reference. Infinity War stole giant dwarves from Darksiders. Confirmed. But yeah, so it's like, if he's meant to be a giant dwarf, an undead giant dwarf in a weird sense, it's like, God knows what they're doing with this one, because the accents are wrong. But if he's just like, you know, just a random dude, hopefully once we've beaten the crap out of him, which we're about to finish off. Hit me. One free one. There you go. Off of the arm.
Please. You must wait.
You attacked me, Smith. The madness has blinded you.
Mad am I? You Now, let us not be ruled by our baser instincts. We can help each other.
Answer my questions and I will stay my hand. I won't ask again. Where are we?
This is the Shadowlands. A void between the Tree of Life and the Tree of Death. It's a rather pleasant place for a visit, is it not? Or an eon of imprisonment, as it were?
If you're such a genius, why haven't you escaped?
Transportation is no obstacle for a smith such as myself. But the Makers have sealed the portal. Or so I had thought.
The power of corruption has broken the lock of your prison.
But how? I don't... Oh, gods, what will it do? Wait! Don't leave! You have to help me.
Why?
My masterpiece! It threatens countless worlds! The Abyssal Forge is a sentient being of living stone, and it has crafted an implacable army. If the portal seal is unlocked, creations of the Abyssal Forge will invade other realms.
How is this any of my concern?
Ah, you don't understand. I crafted the Abyssal Forge to harness the power of the Abyss. It lives, it breathes, it creates constructs that can then build yet more Abyssal Forges. But, well, unlike myself, the Abyssal Forge is utterly insane. Its constructs will destroy everything in their path.
You should not have meddled with the powers of the Abyss. You must unmake this.
I have tried, yet I cannot.
Damn you. What must be done, then?
First, you must escape this island. The waters here are deadly to your living flesh. However, I can make a talisman to shield you. But first, you must bring me the right materials.
So why has it gone straight to trade? Okay, first of all, my bad. We're not in the Forge Lands. We're just in between the Tree of Life and the Tree of Death. Okay. What can I trade? What have you got that's actually worth a damn? Don't want any of that. That's all looking good. Extra expensive critical damage. You know what? I'm gonna leave a lot of this. I'm not gonna bother at this point. Yeah, well, let's all leave all this for now. Okay, well, collect 7 Chaos Ore. What is Chaos Ore, and why do I have to collect it? You've told me to bring you materials. You haven't told me what they are. And straight to trade again. Great. Well, that's well explained, isn't it? Right, fine. Let's what's over here? Let's try over here first, because I've got to find 7 Chaos Ore. Where the fuck a Chaos Ore is? No, I'm a little bit ratty about that, because it's kind of like, look, you know what? Oh, this is just like a hub area. My god, this is... Alien bugalaboos. I'm going to be walking around in circles looking for stuff, aren't I? We must get off this island. How did I get to this island? You didn't explain anything. The problem is, if this was like, you know, just a random level that happened in between Tree of Life and the Tree of Death, so instead of going straight to the Land of the Dead, corruption threw you out here and you did all these missions here, okay, that'd kind of make a bit of sense. But then, by the same token, it's a bit like, this has no bearing or relevance on anything, so... Okay, what? Oh. I'll eventually work out what these Chaos Ore things are and how to find them, but by the same token, it's just like... You know, the Argyl's tomb was a bit like, every now and again. But, you know, at least it kind of made sense. It kind of made sense, you know? It's like, okay, if you're looking to do... It's kind of like, you know, it is basically like a tiny dungeon and a big dungeon. And it's just kind of like, you know... It's playing tricksy with you. And that's fine. That's fine. But then it's just like... Oh. Can I go through here now? No, that's all sealed. I need that. Oh, that's just pants. I'm going to go down here. Or is that a Chaos Ore? Okay, that's Chaos Ore. Right. I probably should have worked it out from the fact it's giant red and glowing. So I'm a bit irritable about that. I have to say, I should be better, but... It's just like... Alright, there we go. Fall down the hole. Well, you push that like a weak ass little... Oh no, you have to do... Okay. You know what, I'm just going to... It's kind of... It's not a difficult puzzle, but it's like... It's irritating. Okay, what the hell is wrong with it now? Not pulling back down. There we go. Just getting the angle wrong. That's fine. I can live with that. It was my own silliness not doing it properly. Okay. I can live with my own silliness. Well, I have to live with my own silliness. Running. Just thinking while I'm running through all this, is there anything I should be plugging? Actually, by the time this goes out, Sean should be on his, like, should have been uploading Spider-Man. Because he's been talking about doing that for a little while. Because he said he got it the other day. So hopefully, by the time you're watching this, you'll have been watching a few parts of Spider-Man, which is going to be fun for everyone. Spider-Man being a brand new game. Whoa. Can't see anything. I'm staring at the button mash and hope for the best, because it's all flashy silver and orangey lights, and it's... I saw the circle button, I knew how to push it. dead. Anyone left? Or adjust. We could just call it a forge construct. It's not like you're just reusing the same assets from other bits. Oh no, he didn't. Right, well. I have to come back there so I can get those. I am backtracking. I ain't. It's optional DLC content that I do not need to do, but would be nice to do if I could. And I'm not really so. Let's go back out the other way, because there was another side door there. Let's go out that door. Let's see what that takes. Because we're essentially just running around a big garden now, aren't I? So I can get the... Mad Smith. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Mad Smith. Da-na-na-na-na. Mad Smith. Da-na-na-na-na. Mad Smith. Da-na-na-na-na. I kicked your ass. You're a Mad Smith. Oh. Having the sanity slowly slip away. Always fun. Okay, can I just shoot it? Short answer is no. That must mean there's a bomb or something around here I can throw at it. But there is a door instead. Let's go through the door. Well, you're a challenge. That's like the architecture in this place. Okay, this does have a slightly more unique feel to it, more so than some of the other places did. I mean, obviously, you know, what you've got here is a strange combination of Land of the Dead and Forge lands. Now I get why, and it's kind of cool. It's intriguing. It intrigues me. It entices my brain to think. Which is probably never a good sign in the first place, but you never know. Maybe one day. Oh. Swim. Slightly up, come. Well, I'm not going to get that, but let's try. No, didn't make it. Sometimes, you know, I probably should have just stopped when I knew I wasn't going to make it, but sod it. Bravery strats. Eventually, one of these things is gonna work. No, I'm not trying to bloody wall run, you stupid thing. Well, I can't go through that way, because the thingy isn't open. Okay, I genuinely did not see that coming, so that's actually kind of cool. Is that the thing to open the door? Oh, thank God. I was, you know what, I was just genuinely thinking, oh crap, if I start fighting stuff as well, it's going to be an absolute nuisance.
I cannot.
Oh, you're such a wuss, Steph. Pick up more stuff. Carry things for me. That's right, Death. You are my bitch. So
Possible.
oh, shut up. Oh, now I need the key for the door. The key that is probably back down the hole. Oh, oh, so do you too. Trying to sucker punch me from behind. Cheeky bitch.
I cannot.
I know you can't. You can't do much, can you, Death? You kind of suck at everything. When was the last time you could do something? And you couldn't save your brother War, because technically you haven't actually absolved him of his crime.
Impossible.
You've just stopped his crime being a thing. It's like, look, you know, if I went down the road, if I went and shot someone and committed murder, and then you brought the person back to life, you know, someone went, you know, used some black magic and brought them back to life. It's kind of like, okay, yeah, the person's not dead anymore, but by the same token, you know, does that really mean that I'm, you know, not guilty for having shot them in the first place? No, of course I am. You know? Oh, it looks like they didn't have the thing for the key. So it's like, you know, you saving your brother's life, trying to bring humanity back to absolve your brother's guilt, admirable as though it may be, is clearly misplaced. Oh, it's one of them. I haven't seen you for a while, matey. You just shoot me. You just spit fire at me. Yeah, well. Oh. Let's kill some stuff. Yeah. I think this... Okay, the Charred Council knew that, that War was innocent. Okay, that was stuff we find out. And, you know, these guys... So, now, obviously they didn't know that Death was going to run off to do all this. But, you know, they kind of... When Death kind of just disappeared one day, what do they think he was doing? You know, it's like... He's not just twiddling his thumbs. 3 Chaos Ore.
I cannot. Impossible.
See, I don't really need the potions or anything anymore. Thing is, having these scythes, this is actually a really lucky way of doing it. It's like normally it's kind of, you know, normally possessed weapons, while better than average weapons, you know, you still kind of get a little bit lucky on what the stats are. So I have to say, I freely admit I got very lucky with the whole health on every hit kind of. Okay, thanks. I got very lucky with the health and everything. You know, I'm not even going to bother. I'm not even going to bother. You're not worth the time, mate. Because, you know, that's a smart thing to do. Alright. Oh, come on. Yeah. The thing is, for the amount of times that this has happened with the controls, I'm thinking that it's less that I suck and more that, you know, the game isn't quite, you know, done the right way. Okay, so let's go up here. We can't go much further, can we? Well, that's fine, because what I can do is I can go push. Don't need to worry about those doors anymore. And let's Soul Splitter here, because you know what? I reckon that's probably a good place to do it. Yeah. Now, go down here. No, no, oh, come on, don't be a knob cheese. Oh, you're going to do this to me, aren't you? Oh, I hate you. I hate you so much right now. Ugh. I've got all the way fucking back. Oh. Sorry, I'm getting a bit irritable. At this point, just for the reference of those people who do not know, I have been awake for about... I've been awake for about... well, the problem is... How are you going to... you know what? I ain't even going to worry. I ain't even going to worry. I'm just what I'm going to do. I'm going to go across this way. I make myself my little clone over here. Because, you know what? All you have to do is get behind it. Nuisance. Yeah, I've been awake a very long time right now. So, getting a little bit irritable. Whatever. I'm going to push this up your hill. And I'm not even going to walk up. Okay. Pick it up. From there. With that. Done. Right. On to the next bit. I've no... Okay, so in terms of whether this is an improvement over Argyl's Tomb, Argyl's Tomb was basically one short dungeon, one slightly longer dungeon, and a bit of a side mission, which was, you could argue, is a small dungeon as well. You didn't have to get a map or anything, but it was just, you know, you walking through, gunning a lot of stuff down. And that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. But now it's like, you know, this is kind of like a maze. Not kind of like a maze, it's kind of like a... Well, it's kind of like a maze, and it's just like...
Interference is unacceptable.
I like Resistance is Futile better. Oh, actually, that's something we can talk about briefly. Sean has been going through a bit of a journey on Netflix involving Star Trek. He's gone through all of Next Generation. He has gone through Deep Space Nine as we speak. I think he's going to be starting Voyager soon as well. He's kind of got a list of like the timeline order, as it were. So he's going to watch everything in order, in theory, as like if you're following it, like following it timeline-wise, which is cool actually. I think that's a cool way of doing it. So that does mean what we will be having at some point soon. Oh look, it's a new reskinned version of that same boss. Look at the attack, because I think that's pretty new. I haven't seen that one yet myself. Well, I probably have, it just looks different this time around. But yeah, so you can expect some, well, I think we're kind of, well, you know what, I'm not going to speak for Sean, but I'm kind of the mindset that I want Doctor Who to be good when it comes out, but I'm more than expecting it to be a bit shit. I've seen the newest trailer that the BBC has put out with Jodie Whittaker, and then there's like a glass ceiling that shatters at the beginning, and it's like, oh look, feminism, empowerment kind of stuff. It's like, oh, you know what, if that's what you're doing just for an advert, no thank you. I'm very much a proponent of the whole get woke, go broke kind of thing. If you think that this is what your fans want, fine. If you have enough fans to keep it going, then fine. I, on the other hand, will not be watching it. I will not be going along with it. You know, like I said, I'll be fair. If I'm willing to be proven wrong, I would love to be proven wrong. I would love to turn around and say, you know what? I'm sorry I was a bit of a dick. It was better than I thought it was going to be. Boom. More than fine to have that happen. But, you know, my gut tells me that that's not going to happen. So, having Star Trek, like good classic Star Trek, not like this... not this new bollocks of Discovery, because Discovery's bullshit. I'm not going to do a Star Trek right here, because this is more of a Darksiders and a gaming thing that we're doing right now. But I tell you right now, when the time comes, and it will come, we will be having there will be a Star Trek conversation for myself and Sean. That is coming. Whether it won't be like, it'll be like a, I'm assuming a drunken rant at this point. So what, I can't get that one? I have to go, okay. Well, it helps when you don't jump into it, man. Not quite sure what I was doing there. I think I was supposed to be trying to jump onto the thing above, trying to cut out having to walk around, but, you know, now I'll get waiting screens, because, you know, because I'm a goddamn genius. Right, well, let's go up this way around then. Let's do it the proper way. Oh look, there's the bomb I need to throw it at. So yeah, things to look forward to. Star Trek, hooray! Because I can't think of anyone who can get angry at Star Trek, really, unless you're talking about Discovery or some of the cinematic choices that they made for their movies. Because I think we can all agree that you know, while certain Star Trek movies are very good, there's that whole adage of like, you know, the odd numbered movies are shit. Odd numbered movies are good, but even numbered movies are shit, or whichever way around it is. But that said, it's like, you know what? That's something I think we'll have to do as a bit of a journey. That'll be fun. Oh look, it's a stalker. Oh no, wait, it's an Abyssal Stalker made from Forge. Forge Hunter. Oh. Oh, you're throwing another one at me because, you know, apparently one was just a bit too easy. At least, to be fair, it was. Like I said, it's kind of doing this. This is my chill run. This is. Think of this as a way of like seeing if you're interested in seeing the story or seeing someone who sucks at games enjoy themselves for a bit. You know, you can get some good stuff out of this. I'm hoping you're getting some good mileage. You know. So, promise the next game I do is I'll play it on hard or the harder setting and see how long I survive on that. There it is. Little nubbin on the wall. I totally meant to do that. Oh look, last one. Whee! Smash! Right. Okay, Mad Smith. I like calling him Mad Smith because it sounds like Matt Smith, which makes me think of Doctor Who. Which is why I thought of the Jodie Whittaker advert, which is why I thought of basically anything I think of. And it makes me sad.
Impossible.
Impossible. Oh, I've also been challenged by someone I work with, a guy called Nick. Hey Nick, there's your shout out. I will do another one, a proper one for you later. No, I'll do a proper one for him later. Now he's actually not watched a lot of videos, so you know, brief shout out there. Anyway, point is, he's basically challenged me to do GTA Drunk, and I reckon I could do that. I can get quite inebriated, but I've got to get inebriated enough where it's fun for them to watch.
This is what you require.
Ah, good. Yes.
But I'm so drunk I can't do it.
Behold, Rider! This talisman is beyond the skill of most makers. Almost too fine for one such as you.
Enough. Tell me how to destroy the Abyssal Forge.
Destroy the Hearthstone, of course.
Consider it done.
Well, okay. Well, that seemed like it was a complete waste of time. Okay, so I've got my little Shadowlands Stop pushing the wrong. You know what? I'm almost finished. You know, I've got 2 DLCs left. I've got 1.5 DLC left because I've only got half of this one left to go or so. I'm assuming halfway through. I don't actually know. Anyways. What, so I don't have to equip it? Well, that's just silly then. So should I just try running on mud? Well, I'll try running on mud and see what happens because I don't have anything to equip. I don't know I can run on it now. You can see the quality of the effect here. I'm not even leaving splashes in there. This is supposed to be like water. They're saying it's water, but it's... Now the interesting thing would be that if this is like corrupted water, then really you should be able to use this talisman in. If you did this DLC, you should be able to use this talisman in other areas of the main game. And if they were clever, they could have had this. They could have like chucked in a load of little secret areas that you could only get to by going past the corruption. The Dreadmire. Oh, I've only just got out of the first section. Oh my god. What's over here? What's this? It's just a tree. Tree with pipes. Because, you know, trees have pipes. Well, it looks just like a tree really, to be honest.
I have to go alone.
Oh, shut up. Get the horse. I'm going to walk all the way over there. I'm sounding really entitled and lazy. Proper millennial. I hate millennials. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. Hate is such a strong word. Despise. Probably a better word. It's like, recently, I've started replaying Jack 2 on the PlayStation 2. I found a deal for it on the PlayStation 4 on the PlayStation Network, and I bought it as part of like the collection.
I cannot.
And
Impossible.
it's just, you know what? That game is legitimately hard without being like game-breakingly cheating. It is legit hard at times. And it's like, okay, you know what? With a couple little tweaks here and there, it would be easier. But those little tweaks aren't so big a deal that it really makes it impossible, you know? And I'm just saying, it's like, you know...
Interference is unacceptable.
Matt Smith did not lie. His creation lives. Why build so many constructs?
It is my function. My progeny shall construct Abyssal Forges upon other worlds. A new race that shall inherit all of creation.
I will not allow that.
You are not like the Makers. You are neither angel nor demon. Something of both. What is your function?
Okay, that was... That's potentially kind of badass. Okay. Why must you rip your heart out? But that one sounds sort of too negative about this. I'm not really seeing this as much of a challenge now. A little bundle on top of that. Yeah, you're almost halfway dead. Okay, but I kind of like the idea of this. But it's kind of, this is, again, well, this is actually really quite short. If this is it, if this is the end, then this is actually quite abysmally short in comparison. All going to bundle on top of your heart again. I get he's making more of those things, but it's just like, it doesn't really feel like they're much of a threat. So far, he's not actually hit me with anything that's really that much of a threat. And he... this is actually a little bit mundane. This is actually a little bit boring. I mean, because I'm beating him. I'm beating him bad. And it's just kind of like, if this is all he's got, even on the harder settings, because I know I've done this on a harder, I know I've done this on Apocalyptic before, but I failed to see how this is a challenge. Maybe my memory's just playing tricks on me. Maybe I thought this was a lot harder than it really was the first time I did it. But it's just so far, admittedly, I'm just kind of tanking a lot of these hits rather than really trying. But it's like, you know, it's the first potion I've used, and debatably, I probably didn't even need to use it. I'm not going to say anything else about, you know, how easy or hard this is, because if this is it, then it's kind of like this is a little bit of a letdown. In fact, I think I've taken more damage from random lava coming through the floor than anything else. Second potion used there. That one I probably did need to use. Right, well. Job's a good one then, isn't it? Oh, and I even get a portal, so I don't even have to backtrack. Not even, no, not even though they have to actually backtrack, because it's basically a straight line through 2 rooms. Oh, God. I don't know how long this has been running for. I've got a sneaky suspicion it's just about an hour, just under an hour at this point. I'll see when it comes to the editing.
It is done.
Yes. And now, will you end me as well?
Your broken mind is punishment enough, Smith. Don't make me regret my mercy.
Time to make a new masterpiece.
Okay, Volgrim has left me for something for me. Okay. That's it, isn't it? Right, well. Let's have a quick look and see what this thing is that Volgrim has left me. But that's disappointing. It's, okay, that looks like it's a new axe of some sort. Okay. You know what? I'm not really that worried. Okay, I'm going to save and stop here. That was disappointing. A maze to collect 7 objects, then a boss. Not really anything to write home about. I'm going to look up how much this would have cost back in the day, because just otherwise, and unless it was like a free thing, just damn, just damn. Right, well, see you all next time. Enjoy.